Hey guys, it's Sarah. Welcome back. Today I have another Empties video. These are all the products that I've completely used up throughout the month of June. I've finished quite a few products, quite a few makeup items, as well as shower things, household, hair products. So we better go ahead and get started so this video doesn't end up being like 3 hours long. So I'm just starting in no particular order. The first thing that I finished is the Method hand wash in the scent Waterfall. I love all the Method hand soaps, and this is no exception. I definitely recommend these. They're very affordable, and I buy them at like Target and the grocery store. Pretty much wherever I'm shopping I can find this, so these are awesome. I also have this Nature's Gate calming shampoo. It's the tea tree and sea buckthorn. It says it's ideal for oily hair, which I definitely do have oily hair, so this was good. I have no complaints, but I think I like the Alba Botanica shampoo that I just recently started using a little bit better than this one. But Nature's Gate is excellent, very affordable. If you're looking for a cruelty-free and vegan shampoo, this is a wonderful option. Another shampoo I have is the Jason Dandruff Relief 2-in-1 shampoo and conditioner. This was okay. I was having a little bit of dryness on my scalp, so I was looking for something that might help out with that. I think it helped a little bit, but not as much as I would have liked it to. And the fact that it was a 2-in-1 shampoo and conditioner, I don't think that was the best for my hair type. I do have oily hair, so I felt like it kind of caused me to get a little bit of oily buildup. So next time I would probably just go for the shampoo and not the shampoo and conditioner combo, because I like to keep conditioner like from the middle down. I don't like to put conditioner up here. So this was probably not best for me, but if you have like dry hair, you don't struggle with oily hair, this might work a little bit better for you. This next item is actually no longer cruelty-free. This is the Bath & Body Works Be Enchanted Body Lotion. I think this was a limited edition scent. I've had this since before Bath & Body Works stopped being cruelty-free. They used to be cruelty-free. So obviously I won't repurchase this, but I won't have any trouble finding a cruelty-free lotion. There are tons and tons of brands out there, so I'll be okay. I'll survive. Like I said, I'm going in no particular order here. The next thing I have is the EVOLVh UltraShine Moisture Shampoo. This came in a Vegan Cuts box like ages ago, and I kind of just kept it for whenever I traveled. I really liked this shampoo. I felt like it made my hair really soft and shiny, especially up here. It made it look really smooth and shiny without making it oily, so I really enjoyed this. I have a feeling this is really expensive though. I'll try to list the price somewhere in here in the video, but so if this isn't too expensive, I might buy it someday, but I have a feeling it ain't cheap, so yeah, but it was good. Another hair product is this Salon Grafix Invisible Dry Spray Shampoo. I contacted Salon Grafix myself, and I was satisfied with their response regarding their cruelty-free status. So I think they're cruelty-free. They're not on Logical Harmony, like they're not on any of her lists. So I have requested for her to check the brand out and see if they are. So until I know for sure from Logical Harmony, which is the source that I always trust above anything else, I probably won't buy again from this brand. They're very affordable at the drugstore. Probably one of the most affordable hair care brands that there is. This dry shampoo wasn't very good. It honestly did nothing other than it kind of smelled good. So if you're just looking for something to make your hair smell good, then maybe you would like this. But I felt like it did absolutely nothing for my hair, so I wouldn't recommend this product. This is a Paula's Choice sunscreen. It's their SunCare Extra Care Non-Greasy Sunscreen SPF 50. It says it's for face and body. There's actually some left in here, but it expired, and I do not mess around with sunscreen. If it expires, it's out of my life because I want the best sun protection possible, so I don't trust an expired sunscreen. I used this on my face and my body. For a while, it was my daily sunscreen. So this isn't actually a moisturizer for the face, it's just a sunscreen. And I prefer to have my sunscreen and my moisturizer all in one, so that I don't have to use like 2 different products because I already have greasy skin. So I wouldn't purchase this again for my face, although I do recommend it for a body sunscreen. It did work very well. Alright, next are the e.l.f. Shine Eraser Blotting Sheets. I go through these like crazy. I love them. they are a necessity for me because I have oily skin, especially here in the summertime. So I love these. I highly recommend them. They're cheap. I have nothing else to say. Next is the Acure Cell Stimulating Facial Mask. This came in a Vegan Cuts box, as does like 50% of these things. So this is a decent mask. I felt like it irritated my skin just a little bit, and I don't even have sensitive skin. So if you have sensitive skin, you might want to stay away from this. I thought it was okay. I don't know if it did much for me other than, you know, just being a fun mask to try out. But then again, like, what mask actually does anything? I don't know. I've never tried a mask that I thought worked absolute wonders for my skin. They're all just kind of fun, and I just like the process of pampering myself once a week. So it was okay. I didn't think it was anything super special. But if you're looking to try out a mask, this one was pretty good. It felt really refreshing on my skin. It felt very cooling. So it was nice, but it wasn't anything to write home about. Next is the Alba Botanica Good and Healthy Anti-Weightless Moisture Lotion. So I use this as a face moisturizer at night. It doesn't have SPF, so I wouldn't use it during the day. It was good. It did what a moisturizer is supposed to do. It moisturized my skin. It also did this weird thing where I felt like after I put it on, my skin was like sweating. Has anyone else ever had that with a moisturizer? I don't know. It was strange. It was fine though. I don't really have any other complaints. It was just kind of weird. I don't know how to describe it, but it was okay. Another Vegan Cuts item is the Jojoba Company Gentle Cleansing Balm. Again, this company is not on Logical Harmony, but it did come in a Vegan Cuts box, so I'm like 99.9% sure that this is cruelty-free. But it's not on Logical Harmony, so just use your judgment there. So this is actually recommended for dry skin, and I do not have dry skin, but I kind of liked it. I felt like it made my skin really soft, even though it did clean my skin, but it didn't leave it feeling greasy or anything like that. It was definitely not something I would describe as a soap consistency. It was a balm. It almost felt like I was using a lotion to clean my face. So it was kind of weird. I don't know that I personally would buy this in the full size just because I think other products suit my skin type a little bit better. But if you have like dry, sensitive skin and you're looking for something that'll also remove your makeup, definitely give this a try. I thought it was good. This is kind of a weird one. It's not beauty related, but it's the Nordic Naturals Vitamin D3, and it is vegan. Most vitamin D3 is derived from sheep's wool, so it's not considered vegan most of the time. But certain D3 supplements are actually derived from lichen, which is obviously a vegan source. So about a year ago, I had slightly low vitamin D levels, so my doctor told me to take a vitamin D supplement, so I did, and she recommended D3, which is easier for your body to absorb. So this is what I found. It was good. I noticed a little bit of an improvement with my energy levels. I don't think I'll purchase this again because I kind of prefer to have all of my supplements in one easy, vitamin supplement, so I have one like that now, but at the time I didn't, so I don't think I'll purchase this again because I've since found a vegan supplement that has iron, B12, D3, calcium, all that stuff in one, so I kind of prefer that over this. But if you're looking for just as like a regular vitamin D3 supplement, this is really good. It has a dropper, which is kind of weird. I'm not sure how you're supposed to use it, but I just kind of dropped it into my mouth. Maybe you're supposed to put it in a glass of water and drink it. I don't know. But it worked for me. It was good. Next, I have a toothpaste. This is the Trader Joe's Anti-Cavity Peppermint Toothpaste. I did a review of this on my blog, and I liked it okay, but it has a weird taste. It's very bitter, and I'm not a huge fan of that. I think the reason for that is because it has baking soda in it. So if you don't mind that flavor of baking soda, then you probably wouldn't mind this. This was very affordable. It was probably the cheapest cruelty-free toothpaste I've ever been able to find in stores. So if you have a Trader Joe's near you, I definitely recommend trying out at least one of their toothpastes. They have more, and so I'm hoping to find one that doesn't have baking soda in it next time. And as a bonus, it also is vegan, so no animal products in here. Another toothpaste. This came from Vegan Cuts. Surprise, surprise. It's the Oromir, I'm not sure how to pronounce it, Ayurvedic toothpaste. And so this has no fluoride in it, so I would not purchase this just because I do prefer fluoride toothpaste. It's what I've always used. My teeth are doing great. I'm doing great. I don't have a problem with fluoride, okay? I know a lot of people do, but I don't. This was fine. It had a weird flavor. It was almost like a licorice flavor, but it almost tasted like bleach too, which I know there's no bleach in here, so it was probably one of the other weird ingredients. It was a cool toothpaste. I'm sure that a lot of people would enjoy this. It's just not for me. Next are the e.l.f. nail polish remover wipes. I like these, but the only problem with them is that they dry out very quickly. They're just these little wipes that you can use to remove your nail polish. They work well until they start drying out, and then they're not so easy to work with. So unless you paint your nails like 3 times a week and you're using nail polish remover a lot, then you probably wouldn't want these because they'll dry out within like a month. They're a good, affordable, cruelty-free nail polish remover option, but I think next time I'm going to opt for something that is more of a traditional liquid, just because I don't have to run into that problem of them drying out again. The last 3 products I have are makeup products, which is so exciting. The first one is this Toothpaste Shadow Insurance. Everybody's heard about this, or most, I'm assuming if you watch beauty videos on YouTube, then you've heard about this. It's a very good eyeshadow primer, but it's expensive, and there are drugstore alternatives that are much less expensive and still cruelty-free. So would I recommend this? I mean, if you're willing to spend $20+ on an eyeshadow primer, go for it, but I like the Milani one just as much, if not more, and it's only $7. So that's my 2 cents. This was part of my Project Pan, which I've been updating on my blog. I'll link it below if you're interested. I think in the future I'm going to do Project Pan on YouTube instead of on the blog, just because I think it's more fun that way. There are more Project Panners on YouTube. But yeah, so I'm excited that I finally used it up. It lasted forever. Next, I have this Physicians Formula Shimmer Strips eyeliner. It actually just dried up and fell out. It was completely dried up, so I didn't actually use it all the way up, but it's done. It was just part of that. It was part of one of their eyeliner trios, and it's the one called Warm Nude Eyes. It's got like this one, a bronze one, and a brown one. It was fine. It's a really nice solid black, pretty long wearing, no complaints, but it did dry up because I didn't use it often enough, so oops. Lastly is this Too Faced Lip Insurance, just a lip primer. This was also part of my Project Pan. I'm very excited that it's gone because it was getting very old and starting to smell. So I'm glad to see it go. This is a pretty good lip primer. I feel like it does give my lips kind of a tacky base to hold on to whatever product I'm putting on top of it. But I just don't feel like that's something I personally need. But if you have issues with your lip products, like settling into the lines of your lips or feathering outside of your lip line, then you would probably really benefit from this. But I just don't think I'll repurchase it because it's not something that is a necessity to me. So that is all of my empties for this past month. I hope that you found this helpful and that you learned about some products that you can try out if you are going cruelty-free. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye!